I am so obsessed with these easy, breezy, gorgeous blonde tree braids that I did in my hair. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have to show you guys how I did these tree braids in my hair. This is the second time I did these. I had to run the hairstyle back because I'm just so in love with this daggone hairstyle. Like really, I have some tips and some tricks that I learned from the first time I did this hairstyle. I'll definitely show you guys in this video, so stay tuned so y'all can see exactly how I did these. This hairstyle is definitely my favorite. It is so lightweight, you guys. You can keep this hairstyle in for a few months if you wanted to. I just did 1 month last time. This time I'm gonna try to keep it a little longer. The hair I use, I'll tell you guys all about it. So stay tuned so y'all can see how I did this. I love these so much, y'all. I love them. So starting off, I always put some Shining Jam or some type of gel on the roots of my hair so that's easy to grip and that is nice and neat. I start the braid off by doing a box braid. And you'll see me braid down about 2-3 times, then add the second piece of hair, braid down another 2-3 times, and then I'm going to release one of the pieces of curly hair, which you see me doing now. Just put that to the side. Continue to braid down a few more times. And once I get down to a certain point, I like to flip the braid over because it's easier for me and just my preference to continue to braid down that way. You'll see me release one more piece of the curly hair, and I'm literally only pulling out 2 pieces of the curly hair, and that's it for each plait. Once I pull out my second piece of hair, I just plait the remaining of the hair down, and I stop where my natural hair ends and then seal the braid, which you can do. You can tie a knot or use nail glue, which you'll see me do in a little bit. Whichever is your preference. This time around, I just preferred to use the nail glue without doing any knots, and it sealed it perfectly fine for me. The main thing I like about this hairstyle is that I don't have to do long plaits. I only plait down to where my natural hair ends, and that's it. So once I'm done plaiting, what you'll see me do is take some nail glue, and I do put a little dot on typically each side of the plait, or rub it on both sides of the plait just to seal it, blow it a little bit so it's dry, and that's it. Of course, cut the excess strands of hair at the bottom of the plait. All right, on to the next one. Put some Shining Jam at the roots to lay it down nice and smooth. Start off with a box braid. You don't have to start off with a box braid, but I definitely recommend it because this hair is soft and it's the best way to secure it at the root so it doesn't slide out. So definitely do a box braid, you guys. Braid down 2 or 3 times, add your second piece of hair, and then start to release the curly hair out of the plait. Continue the same process, braid all the way down to where your natural hair ends. So I'm just going to let you guys continue to watch this, and you can literally see exactly how I do these tree braids and finesse them, because this time around I definitely did a way better job than I did the first time.
I've been watching you. I've been watching you.
And I think it's good to mention that when you are doing these plaits, because they're going to be hidden and no one is going to see them, they do not have to be neat, you guys. Do not worry about doing very neat plaits. It does not even matter. And that's another plus about this hairstyle.
I've been watching you.
I just wanted to show you guys how I set up my hair. I do fill up this entire rack before starting the hairstyle, and I re-up a few times. This is definitely highly recommended. It makes a faster braiding process. If you guys do not have a rack, I will link one down below so you guys can purchase one. Definitely get you one. I use this for all hairstyles, knotless braids, etc. So I'm on the last tree braid, and it may look like I'm braiding tight by starting off with the box braid at the roots, but it's not super duper tight. At the end of this hairstyle, you should be able to still move these braids around, put them up, do whatever you want with them, just like you could with knotless braids. It's not supposed to be a very strenuous hairstyle at the roots of your hair. So please keep that in mind, you guys, when you guys are installing these braids.
I've been watching you. I've been watching you. I've been watching you. I've been watching you. If I let you go.
All right, now that we're all done braiding, it's time to shape the hair. I'm using some hair scissors and also a hair razor comb. I'll link it down below. You also can purchase the hair razor comb and, of course, hair scissors from your local beauty supply store. This is highly recommended to use that comb because it's definitely going to help thin out the hair to your liking and really get it to the shape that you like it to be. This time around, I did leave the hair a lot longer than the first time. And I'll also link the first video that I did of the tree braid so you guys can take a look at that as well because I love those ones just as much as these. Love, love, love. So I just want to start off by telling you guys what kind of hair I use. So I use the FreeTress Deep Twist hair. And I have 4 different colors. I have the number 4 in the back. The next one I put in is the number 30. And then the top, I mixed it with the 27 and the color 613. Now, how many packs I use? I use 1 number 4, 1 30 tire pack. And I have 2 27 packs. I only used a pack and a half or maybe a pack and a third. And I used half of the pack of the 613. So sorry about that, you guys. Literally, my light went out. So here we go. We're back. So the deep twist hair that I did use, I did have a concern about it the first time I used it because I was like, oh my gosh, is it going to tangle up? I didn't want to have to worry about that. But this hair did not tangle up, you guys. It did a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. But the way I tied it up when I went to sleep and how every day I kind of ran my fingers through it and I would separate the plaits individually and the curl hair, it stayed like decent the entire time. I could have kept my hair in past a month if I wanted to. I kept it in for 1 month. I know some people I heard keep theirs in for like a couple months or longer. So to each his own. But the hair itself, how I maintained it, what I did was when I went to sleep, I put all my hair up in a ponytail. And I twist the end of the hair around the ponytail to make a bun, put in a big old bun. And I tied a scarf around my hair, around my edges to the side, of the ponytail. And then I put a bonnet over the whole thing, especially over the curly hair. This, you guys, definitely helped maintain my hair. It didn't tangle up. It met up a little bit. Of course, the back does it first. But literally, it was fine. It was really, really fine. And I got so many compliments on this hair. I got so many compliments from guys. All kinds of different color guys. Not just my, my color, if you know what I mean. So that's one of my main tips on how to go to sleep with this hair. Now you can wash this hair and let it air dry and, wash your scalp. And that's another reason why you can keep the hairstyle in for a longer period of time. I do recommend you guys, when you do the hair, right? This is another one of my major tips. The first time I did the hair, I literally put I used probably like 4 different strands of hair on each freaking plait. This time, no, I used 2 strands on each plait, and that's it. And how many curl pieces I left out was just 2. So each plait you'll see only has 2 curls hanging from it. This was a game changer for me because literally at the end of the hairstyle, the first time I did it, I looked like a freaking lion. I had hair everywhere. I kind of like a little baby lion this time before I, zhuzhed it up and cut it to my liking. But no, y'all, I had too much damn hair on my head and it caused me to even waste money because I cut so much hair out of my hair last time because it was just too much. So this time I just did two little curl strands. I'm only used 2 pieces of hair on each one and it worked out perfectly. Y'all see this is nice and thick. Nice and thick. This is how I did this time. It was an easy breezy hairstyle to do. And guess what? I'm going to do it again and I'll probably record it again because if I come up with any more tips and tricks, I want to share with you guys. Like, this is the whole point of my channel. I don't see that many people on YouTube that have done tree braids before. And so I had to, I had to learn them all, basically. So another thing I do want to add regarding the 613 color, I literally could not find this hair in any beauty supply store around my way. I went to 5 different ones. I was exhausted. I was like, look, I'm over it. Went on Amazon. They didn't really have individual packs for me to purchase. So I wound up going on, I cannot think of the website, but I'll link it down below. They sent me the hair within 3 days, which was fine. I wanted ASAP, but 3 days was okay for me. It was fine. And their hair was it was very affordable. I don't remember all the details. I'll put it right down below, because if you want this color, you may not be able to easily find it. I could not. The first time it was easy for me to find. This time the stores were out. They didn't carry it. It was a mess, and I was highly upset because I wanted the 613 in my head. So I did what I had to do to get it. Also with the parts this time, you guys, I just did simple parts. I didn't try to make them super duper neat, but also didn't want them not be neat either. So I literally would take my comb and just, you know, curve it around and just use that section of hair. I tried to make sure every section of hair was about the same amount though, but I was not focusing on super duper neat parts, because it's just a nice curly hairstyle, and I don't think it's meant to be like perfect parts, which makes it even more plus of a hairstyle to be able to do, because you ain't gotta worry about having neat parts like you're doing cornrows or something, or like you're doing, knotless braids or whatever it is. So I love it, y'all. I love it. And again, I'm gonna do it again. And if I come up with any more suggestions, I'm gonna let y'all know, because again, ain't that many people on YouTube doing this hairstyle, and I love it. And I'm gonna try another color. Pray to God I'm not stuck on this color, y'all, because I am obsessed. I cannot lie. And I'm sorry, I keep looking at it because I'm just so in amaze. I'm so in amaze. But yeah, I thank you guys for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe, and let me know down below in the comments if you're going to try it, if you have tried it. I'm sorry, my dog is waggling and making noise in the background. But let me know if y'all going to try this. I, again, am obsessed with this hairstyle. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know. If I didn't hit or I missed something that you have a question about, just ask me down below. I would politely and happily answer it for you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.